This week on Scam School, we solved the perfect crime. Now get out of here before they find you. This episode of Scam School brought to you by Jack Threads. Welcome to the show that packs more punch than a clone army of Kool-Aid men. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Grushwin, and this week we have a mystery afoot. Objects have been stolen, lives have been compromised, and only the three greatest hacking minds of our generation can solve the mystery of Gardner's purloined objects. It is a freaking hackstravaganza all up in this business. We got Darren Kitchen from Hack 5 along with Paul and Colleen of Quit, formerly and now Google. Here's the thing. I cannot think of a better set of people to do this experiment with than with you three, because it is so illogical and it defies explanation, and yet it's diabolically simple and clever. So that's why I asked everybody to provide one item that is precious to us. So I, being a magician, provided a deck of playing cards. Colleen of Google gave the Android Pride sticker. And I asked you for something that meant, you gave me this. What the hell is this?
Theoretically, if you've got like a Bluetooth headset and like a phone in your pocket and you're talking on it, well, that not only can you like read what's going in between, but you could transmit on that, and that can be like, Brian Brushwood, stop touching yourself.
Now I'd be very ashamed of the fact that I touched myself. All right, so here's the game we're gonna play. Plus one. We are going to steal some of these objects, right? Hold on. Let me see what I got here. There we go. We're gonna steal some objects, and first of all, I'm gonna give you guys a present before I take stuff away. First of all, Paul, you get one because I love you very much. Darren, you get two because I love you slightly more. Colleen, you get three because I love you most of all. And all the rest of these, let me put them all right down here. Now you can use matches or any number of things. The thing I like about Tic Tacs is you get to eat the evidence. And you'll understand why in a moment. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn around, face the other way, and I want each of you three to steal one of these objects. Now you could be obvious, and Colleen pick the Android thing, and you pick the hacking thing, and Paul take the B, but or you can be clever. You can mix it up. Whatever it is, each of you should have one of our precious objects when I turn back around, but I should not be able to tell where it is. Fair enough? Any questions? All right, I'm turning around now. And of course, because I'm a gentleman, I'm totally not looking. I've got my eyes closed, hands over my face, facing the other way. Just tap me on the shoulder when you guys have it all. Okay, good. Oh my goodness. All the most treasured pieces in my prized possession are totally gone. What happens? I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna give you guys some instructions, all right? You can't hear me because I'm facing the other way and it's loud in here. Just pass them around, all right? I will say this. Whoever stole the Android Pride sticker, you need to punish yourself by counting how many Tic Tacs you were given. And I want you to take that many more from the pile and I want you to swallow them down. You got it. Awesome. Now, whichever one of you stole my awesome deck of cards, I want you to count how many Tic Tacs you were given, and I want you to take twice that amount and swallow them all down. All right. Whoever got the awesome Uber tooth glue sniffing thing, you are the most foul person of them all, and you need to take 4 times the number of Tic Tacs that you originally were given and swallow them all, which I think it's gonna be like taking a mouthful of horse pills. All right, so obviously we got nothing left. You guys still, the evidence is hidden. I don't know how many you guys swallowed, although Paul still seems to be chewing something, and I got a whole bunch for me as well. There we go, hold on, wait for it. I'm gonna take all the rest here like this. You can't chew Tic Tacs, I just realized. Yeah. Tic Tacs are very hard to chew. Or, but none of you are helping me. But the Tic Tacs have infused in my mouth the answer because they lay witness to what happened. And their brethren are inside your bodies. And that is why I'm able to tell that you have the Uber tooth. which means you, Colleen, have my deck of cards. And of course, by default, that means you have the awesome Android sticker, which leaves only the final question if you haven't lost it. There we go. The question is, did you guys enjoy that trick?
Yes.
Do you want to know how it's done?
Yes.
Yes.
You know what we got to do? We got to thank our sponsors.
All right, listen, I know there are exactly 5 girls in the entire universe who watch this show, but ladies, let me give you a little clue here. We guys hate shopping. I understand you want to go to the shopping mall. I understand you want to look at all the latest fashions and feel pretty and try stuff on. Guys, not interested in it. We hate shopping for clothes. But good news for us, bad news for you ladies, Jack Threads. Jack Threads is a members-only online shopping club. They do all the dirty work for us, guys. They save us a boatload of cash every day. Jack Threads serves up the hottest brands, up to 80% off what you'd pay in a store. Suck on that, shopping mall. We're talking brands like Kid Robot, The Hundreds, American Apparel for way less you'd find anywhere else. Now here's the thing though, Jack Threads is a private club, but luckily guess who's got the hookup? Hint, me. Scam School's got the hookup, so head on over to jackthreads.com/scam. That's SCAM, and you can become a member right away. And did we mention it's free to join? So you don't have to please your lady no more. Get on over to jackthreads.com/scam and you'll instantly start saving without having to leave the house because you're lazy.
So this trick is an old Martin Gardner idea, and it was sent in by a fan of ours who runs the Gray Matters blog. And I love it because it's diabolically simple, and it seems impossible, but all you have to do is remember one magic sentence, and I'll explain how in a moment. First thing you gotta do is you gotta have 24 objects inside of a box. Doesn't matter if they're matches. I use Tic Tacs, and I like Tic Tacs because you get to eat the evidence. And of course, everyone perceives that you wouldn't know exactly how many Tic Tacs are inside a box at all times because you're always consuming them. Same thing, you can use like some wooden matches. We actually have wooden matches right here. You can actually use those as counters. The only thing is you got to ask people to actually hide them afterwards, which makes it a little bit weird.
They're not as tasty.
Yeah, way harder to eat, strangely enough, right? So, to set things up, all you have to do is decide on 3 people and give them a number, 1, 2, and 3. So that's why I gave you 1, you 2, and you 3 Tic Tacs. The other thing you have to do is have 3 objects to be stolen, and you have to be able, in your mind, to associate 1 with the letter A, 1 with the letter B, and 1 with the letter C. And in this case, it worked out great because your Android sticker, for me, was the A. For me, my B brand playing cards were the letter B, and for your weird Uber biscuits,
C for computer.
C for computer, or I just actually, when you handed this to me, the first thing I did was folded the antenna so it looked like the letter C. Super easy to remember A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3, right? So then you begin by assigning one person 1 item, the next person 2 items, and the next person 3 items. So that's the 1, 2, and 3 there. And now, everybody go ahead and steal something. I'm gonna watch just so we can follow along here. Everybody steal something. All right, now I don't know who has what, but I'm leaning backwards. So I say, all you gotta remember is whoever has A, go ahead and take out, and we'll go ahead and make a little pile of all the Tic Tacs here. Whoever has A, take out however many Tic Tacs you have and eat them. So you would take, you have 1, so you would take 1. And then whoever has B, the B playing cards, that's you, Darren, right? So you would go ahead and take 2 times your number. So that's 2 times 4, you would take 4. There you go, and we'll say you ate them, or you could just hide them in there, it doesn't matter. And of course, whoever took C, you would take 4 times your number, and that's gonna be a big number because you got 3 right there. So we got 12 all right there. So let's say you would eat those, which means when I turn around, I don't see any of the objects, I don't see any of the Tic Tacs, except for the ones you guys have in front of you. I only see 1 lone Tic Tac. The number of Tic Tacs left over at the end determines who has what object. And there's a simple mnemonic. I'm not gonna lie, I did not write this sentence. This was written by Scott Cram of the Gray Matters blog. So if it sounds like it's, benefiting me somehow, that's totally what he intended. But the magic sentence is, absolutely, Brian's active shows beckon cheating contributions. So think about it. We're always asking people to send in their tricks to the shows. So just remember the sentence. Imagine me begging you to send in your tricks and me saying, absolutely, Brian's active shows beckon cheating contributions. So built into these words are the code for the first two people, player 1 and player 2. You always will know what they have, and by default, you can figure out player 3. So the first word, if there's one left, the word is absolutely. So it's A, B. So I know that you have A, the Android sticker, you have B, the B playing cards, right? So absolutely, Brian's, B-R-I-A-N, B-A. So if there were two there, I would know that you had the B's and that you had the A's. Absolutely, Brian's active shows.
So it's
I
an
know
A
that
again.
you have A and you have C, and it shows is a non-word. It's just a place builder because there's no way you should have 4 counters at the end. If there is, then something's gone wrong. So absolutely, Brian's active shows. Beckon would be B and then C. Cheating, C-H-E-A-T-I-N-G. Contributions, C-O-N-T-R-B, right, C-B right there. You follow me?
Yeah.
So again, the only sentence you need to remember is absolutely Brian's active shows, Beckon, cheating, contributions, and that's all you need to know how this works. Any question about this?
All right, so absolutely Brian's active shows, Beckon, cheating contribution.
That's exactly right. If you remember that, and in fact, I'll even let you write it down so you can cheat during this. That's totally fine. But if you walk through it, once you get it down, you're totally good. You're going to write it down, aren't you? All right, fine. I know you've been hit with a lot, but I think you can juggle all this. After all, you're the master of Hack 5. You take it from here. What do we do?
Well, you see, Brian, we've got a fantastic hack tonight. What I've done here is I've placed 3 random objects because I'm always, walking around with Bluetooth hacking stuff, and I'm playing cards and the Pride Android
stickers.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a random assortment of Tic Tacs here, and I'm just gonna assign everybody. I'm gonna, you know what, Paul? Here's a Tic Tac. And I'm gonna give you 2 Tic Tacs.
I got 2 Tic Tacs.
You know what, Pauline, you're the best. You get all 3.
Thanks. You like to be best.
So what I want you guys to do is I'm gonna turn over here. I'm not gonna look. I want all of you to steal one of these. Don't do something obvious. And then just keep those from me. And what I'm gonna do, let me know when those are stolen.
All right.
I'm gonna give you guys some instructions.
You got it.
Okay?
All right, turn around and we'll steal it.
All right.
Dibs.
Yeah, just tap on me when they're stolen.
All right, we got it, boss.
Yeah, okay. All right. Ooh, uh-oh. I'm feeling something here.
What's up, Columbo?
I feel like whoever took the Android sticker needs to take however many Tic Tacs I gave them and eat that many or steal that many from the pot.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what should the next person do?
Well, then the next person, whoever took the playing cards, should take twice as many of however many Tic Tacs I doled out to them and take those as well. And then get this, whoever took the Ubertooth one available at hackshop.com should go ahead and take 3 times as many of whatever Tic Tacs I've assigned to them. All right. So I'm gonna go to turn around and just let me know when this is stolen.
You got it.
There are a couple of Tic Tacs left here, and I'm just gonna listen to what they. You wouldn't. No, Brian Brushwood. The Tic Tacs are trying to tell me that you took the Pride sticker. And the Tic Tacs are saying that Paul, you took the playing cards. And you know what? Through process of elimination, Colleen, I'm letting you keep the Ubertooth.
Oh,
now you have it. You're the winner.
Dude, that was freaking fantastic. Great job, guys. Well done. First and foremost, want to give a huge thanks to the entire Hack 5 crew for slumming with us. Had an absolute freaking blast. And of course, you guys can buy that Ubertooth gizmo over at hackshop.com. And we want to give a special thank you to Scott Cram for writing up this amazing sentence, which I'm sorry, it sounds so self-serving, but is completely awesome. Make sure to check out his stuff over at the Gray Matters blog. Now, of course, I want to hear about your success stories and failure stories with this one, so why don't you join us at the forums at scamschool.tv, where you can see all of our episodes right back to episode 1. If you're doing the Twitter thing, follow the show at twitter.com/scamschool, where you and I can be BFFs in Cyberland world. If you join me at twitter.com/Schwood,
Facebook.com/Wood, and of course that newfangled Google Plus thing they're doing, which is better than the Google Minus thing that I just made up in my mind. If you want to suggest your favorite bar scam, you can write me directly at brian@revision3.com. And make sure to join us next week, because finally we're going to get out of the birdclave, head on over to Mr. Lee's Greater Hong Kong, and order some pizzas from Cosa Nostra. But first, I better get on the metaverse. So I'll be right back.